A very pleasant morning to you all, my dear children, hoping that you all are well and good. I welcome back you all to the online classes of moral science. As you know, my dear children, chapter number 1, 2, and 3, which is the portion of midterm exam, is completed. Now, let's proceed further to chapter number 4, that is, I love someone. Okay, so let's start. All of you take out page number 18 of your textbook. Okay, so I'm starting the lesson. Sebastian was a young slave or bond servant who took care of the famous Spanish painter studio whose name was Murillo. Okay, Murillo taught drawing and painting to young artists in his studios. But sometimes an unknown artist made beautiful sketches on the portrait of the students and moved away. Murillo and his people tried to find out that person, but they were unsuccess. Okay, one morning, what happened? They found a beautiful painting of Queen of Heaven. Okay, Murillo was so devoted to that painting that he declared it as a masterpiece. He said, who had made this painting is a genius one, means he's a brilliant one. Okay, and he gave a statement that he will be a great artist, those who have made that masterpiece painting. Okay, Murillo was very much curious, means very much interested to know that unknown artist. He asked Sebastian, who kept night watch at the studio, and he asked Sebastian whether anyone came to visit the studio, but Sebastian replied, no. Every time I am watching at the night, no one came to make the painting. Okay, but Murillo was so much interested to know that he said that if you will not find that person, you will be punished. Okay, but no one is there in the studio except Sebastian. So, Sebastian was the unknown artist who is making a beautiful painting, but he never tell his name to Murillo. Okay, with in a hurry and with so much fear, he said that I will erase all my painting what I have made, but he could not. Okay, okay, then Sebastian said to himself that I will erase all my paintings and Murillo will don't know who had made the sketches, beautiful sketches. Okay, so he was so much engaged in his work that he didn't realize that Murillo and his students were watching him silently. Okay, after some time, Sebastian also saw that Murillo and his students were watching him. Okay, so Murillo asked, from whom did you learn this art? Sebastian said, from you, sir. But Murillo told to Sebastian that I never gave you any training. So Sebastian said, whatever you are teaching to your students, I also listened it carefully and made the sketches. Murillo asked his students that he does not deserve a reward. But what Sebastian said? Yes, sir. In a common way, Sebastian said, Murillo, ask what you want. I shall grant it if I can. So, what Sebastian asked as a reward? He said that I want my father to be free. Means I pray for the freedom of my father. Okay, Sebastian father was also a slave. Slave means bond servant. Okay, Sebastian said, Murillo, you are a genius of an artist. Your request shows your love for your father. Okay, from this day, you also and your father also both are free. Means Sebastian and his father were no more a slave. Okay, I would also like to include you among my pupil. Means he welcomed Sebastian and his father in his group, in his studio. Okay, so our parents are our greatest gifts from God. They do so much for us. They care for us in every way, every manner. They wait on us when we are unwell, unfit. They love us dearly and fulfill most of our wishes. How can we repay them? Neither money nor things can pay the debt, means the payment that we owe our parents. They do everything for us out of love. So we can repay it only through love. Okay? As I have told you in the earlier chapters that God is not present everywhere, that's why they have made parents to look after us. Okay, they are the reflected image of God. We should never hurt our parents at any cost. We always follow their orders and love Him unconditionally. Okay, we must love our parents. We can express our love for them through obeying them and by respecting them. Later, then, we grow up into young men and women. We must care for them, especially in their old age. So, what's the moral of this story? That service to parents is service to God. How much we make happy our parents, that much happy will be God. Means again and again I am saying they are the reflection of God. If we make our parents happy, God will be happy for us. Okay, here's complete this chapter. Okay, I'll provide notes in the next class. Okay, thank you students for hearing me. Saturday itself I'll give the notes. Okay, next Monday I will teach new lesson. Okay, till then take care. Okay, stay home and stay safe. And once again, thank you, my dear children, for hearing me.